Good morning, my name is Hayley Stephen and this is my presentation about human nutrition and the digestive system. The digestive system breaks down food into smaller components for nutrients to be absorbed into the body. The process has many stages, however we're going to start at the top of the digestive system, which is the mouth. The mouth is the entry point for food to begin the digestive tract. Inside the mouth, the tongue mixes food with the saliva when chewed, and the teeth chew food to perform mechanical digestion. Saliva is created from the salivary gland. Saliva is made up from minerals, enzymes called pyrotin, and water. Saliva keeps the mouth moist. The pharynx links the mouth and the nose to the esophagus. The pharynx has muscular walls which help food pass through to the esophagus and shutting down the larynx. The pharynx is 5 inches in length. The pharynx is also part of the respiratory system, which enables the movement of air from mouth and nose to the larynx to function breathing. The pharynx consists of 3 components: the nasopharynx, the oropharynx, and the laryngopharynx. The esophagus is a muscular organ that is roughly 25 centimeters long. The esophagus is connected to the pharynx and carries food to the stomach. Food is helped down the esophagus by peristalsis. Peristalsis is wave movements contracting and releasing the muscular walls. The liver produces bile. Bile is a yellowish liquid made up of acid and salts, phospholipids, cholesterol, pigment, water, and electrolyte chemicals. Bile is transported by bile ducts to the gallbladder. Bile helps break down fat. The gallbladder is where the bile is stored. The stomach is a large organ and can expand to a litre when full. The stomach stores food and gradually breaks it down with the help from gastric juices and the stomach muscular walls. Gastric juices are produced by the stomach glands and contain water, hydrochloric acid, mineral salts, enzymes, and intrinsic. Intrinsic is necessary for the absorption of vitamin B. Hydrochloric acid aids digestion and destroys bacteria. Food can take up to 6 hours to digest, depending on what food type it is. The stomach also reduces chemical digestion. The stomach slowly releases food, also known as chyme, into the small intestine. The small intestine is a cord organ that is 6 to 7 meters long and is a primary digestive organ because most food is absorbed into the bloodstream here. Bile is released from the gallbladder into the small intestine. The small intestines move the alkaline chyme along with peristalsis mixed with pancreatic juices and intestinal juice into digestion is completed. The small intestines are covered in villi cells or finger-like projections called microvilli. These start to absorb their digestive products. Lactile blood capillaries help nutrients to be absorbed into the bloodstream within the villi. Absorption happens through all 3 regions of the small intestine called the duodenum, and the ileum. Only certain digestive foods can pass through the villi into the bloodstream. These products are sugars, amino acids, fats, and glycerol. The hormone secretome is created in the small intestine. Promoting bicarbonate release which neutralizes acids from the stomach. The remaining chyme, which are carbohydrates, proteins, and fats, continue to the large intestine. The large intestine is approximately 1.5 meters long and a lot thicker than the small intestine. The large intestine absorbs water, nutrients, and vitamins like B12 and vitamin K and converts the remaining chyme into feces. The large intestine begins on the right side of the body, is connected to the ileum from the small intestine via the ileoskeletal splinter. The large intestine's first region is a dead-end segment known as the colon in the vermiform appendix. The middle region forms a hollow tube known as the ascending colon. The ascending colon connects to the transverse colon and finally the descending colon. After the descending colon, the large intestine bends slightly at the sigmoid flexor to form the S-shaped sigmoid colon before straightening into the rectum. The rectum is the large final segment of the large intestine that terminates at the anus. The rectum is the end of the digestive tract. The rectum holds the feces ready for expelling through the anal canal. The process of expelling feces is called defecation. The rectum is muscular. The rectal walls expand and stretch when filled with feces. Receptors from the nervous system locate on rectal walls produce a desire to expel the feces. The feces will leave the rectum and enter the anal canal. The anal canal expels the feces. Mechanical digestion begins in the mouth when food is chewed. Teeth break down the food into smaller particles ready to start digesting it. Food must be broken down into smaller components for chemical digestion to take place. The stomach's muscular walls continue to break down food. This is also considered mechanical digestion. Chemical digestion occurs in the mouth with amylase enzymes, secretion, and saliva. When food is chewed, salivary enzymes break down starch into sugars. The enzyme amylase is a member of a class of enzymes that stimulate the hydrolysis of starch into smaller carbohydrate molecules. There are 3 types of amylase enzymes, denoted alpha, beta, and gamma. Each have a different way of attacking the starch molecule bonds. Alpha amylase is in the human's digestive system. Alpha amylase is created by the salivary glands and the pancreas secretes pancreatic amylase into the small intestine. Alpha amylase likes a pH of 6.7 to 7. Beta-amylase enzymes are present in yeast, bacteria and seeds. Their ideal pH is 4 to 5. Gamma amylases are known for the efficiency in connecting certain glycosidic types in acidic environments. Their ideal pH is 3. Enzymes are distributed into the digestive tract after food has been mechanically broken down and consumed. The pancreas transports enzymes to the small intestine and the duodenum, where starches turn into simple sugars. One of the enzymes, pepsin, turns proteins into peptides, which are turned into amino acids for absorption into the bloodstream. Pepsin helps digest proteins such as meat, eggs, or seeds. Pepsin is the mature form of zymogen, which is the inactive protein. Pepsinogen is produced in the glands in the stomach. The hormones gastrin and secretin activate the release of pepsinogen into the stomach. Pepsinogen is combined with hydrochloric acid and converted into the active enzyme pepsin. Pepsin works best with the acidity of normal juices, has a pH of 1.5 to 2.5. In the intestine, the gastric juices are much higher with a pH of 7. Pepsinogen will not work well in this pH level. Chemical digestion is the aid of absorption into the bloodstream. All enzymes have a varied pH, the level they perform to maximum efficiency in. The digestive system is fundamental for nutrients, vitamins and water to enter the bloodstream to help with growth, energy and cellular structure repair. Diet and nutrition are fundamental for a healthy lifestyle. It helps with growth and repair and provides a good immune system to help fight viruses or diseases. Following a healthy lifestyle helps to maintain a healthy weight. A healthy diet can be distributed over 5 key food groups. Proteins are necessary to help repair and build tissues via repair and building cells. Proteins produce enzymes and hormones inside the body and are a major building block for bones, muscles, blood and skin. Proteins are found in fish, meat, eggs, beans and pulses. Carbohydrates are required for energy. Carbohydrates turn into glucose and are absorbed into the bloodstream, producing energy. Carbohydrates are found in potatoes, rice, pasta and bread. Processed carbohydrates should be limited. Oils and spreads provide the body with essential fatty acids and help the body to absorb vitamins A, D, E and K. There are 2 types of fats: saturated fats, which are things like butter and should be limited due to raising cholesterol, and unsaturated fats, which are things like olive oil, rapeseed oil and sunflower oil. Fruit and vegetables are required for minerals and vitamins and it is recommended to consume at least 5 portions a day. Some examples of these are bananas, cabbage and broccoli. The last food group is dairy. Dairy contains calcium, vitamins and minerals required for healthy bones and vitamin D absorption. It is recommended to consume 2 to 3 portions of dairy per day. Consuming 6 to 8 glasses of water daily helps keep the body hydrated, flushes out toxins, regulates body temperature and helps the brain function. Thank you for watching my presentation.